All right, welcome back into another NBA DFS video. Got a really nice slate tonight. Actually, I think this one is going to be the best one of the year yet, just because we have some really easy plays. I don't think everyone's going to be on. It is a big slate, so you don't really have to worry about ownership too much. Let's start off here with the point guard spot. As always, I'm going to start off by saying you definitely can play James Harden if you want to. Let's start off, though, here with Jeff Teague. If you look at what he's done recently, he hasn't really been getting the minutes, but he still has been producing. In the last game, he got ejected. Derrick Rose is back, but I don't really think that's going to affect Jeff Teague too much. I still think he'll get you to around 35 DK points tonight. Could be a nice option for you. Malcolm Brogdon, I really do like. Eric Bledsoe's questionable, but Giannis Antetokounmpo has already been ruled out. Malcolm Brogdon just makes for a nice cash option. You know, he has that really high floor, and, you know, the ceiling is kind of there as well, so I like him. Jordan Clarkson's another play that you can definitely go with. If Rodney Hood is ruled out, I really like Clarkson. I'm going to be getting some high ownership to him. He should get at least 30 minutes, and if he gets that 30 minutes, I do think he gets to around 38 DK points tonight. I do still kind of like TJ McConnell, especially if you're playing on Yahoo. He's minimum price there. Should definitely at least return 2x on Yahoo. That's a good option for you. Seth Curry is an option I don't mind if Damian Lillard is ruled out or if he's going to be limited tonight. Now, I do believe that he is going to play tonight, so Seth Curry not going to be the best option for you. The next, I already touched on James Harden. If you want to play him, you can. That game could blow up, but I'm going to say that it's going to stay close. Bradley Beal, you could definitely go with. I mean, he's just been a beast without John Wall, averaging well over 40 DK points per game. Going against the Bucks without Giannis Antetokounmpo, I like that a little bit more. So I'm going to be trying to get some more exposure to Bradley Beal. Donovan Mitchell, we said he was going to be handling a lot of the point guard duties. Last game, he did. He had 50 DK points. I think more of the same is going to happen for Donovan Mitchell. Lonzo Ball's a good defender, though, so I do think he's going to get more so of a 40 DK points. Luka here, anytime the game's close and he gets over 30 minutes, he averages over 40 DK points. So if you think this game is going to stay close, just go with Luka. Chris Middleton's going to be my lock of the night with Giannis Antetokounmpo out. He averages 1.3 DK points per minute with Giannis Antetokounmpo off the court, so I really like him. Just lock him into your builds tonight. He's going to hit value for you. Andrew Wiggins is another play I don't mind. You know, look at those shot attempts in the last two games. I mean, that's insane. That could be because Derrick Rose has been out, but I think he's just trying a little bit harder for this new head coach. CJ McCollum, I do not like him as much if Damian Lillard is active, but he is still too cheap. We know it's a guy that can go for well over 40 DK points. And then Jeremy Lin, you can definitely go with him, especially on Yahoo as well. On Yahoo, he's still minimum price there. You can definitely just lock and load him on Yahoo, but even here, he's still too cheap. I do think they're trying to get him some more minutes because they're trying to trade him. Now, you could definitely go with Furkan here as well. I don't mind him. If JJ Redick is ruled out, he has been averaging over 20 DK points per game without him. Not a horrible option for you. Antonio Blakeney, I do think you could roll with him if you want to in the shooting guard, point guard spot if you think that Golden State-Chicago game is going to blow out. I'm not going to be going there because I don't think we have to. Let's get to start off here then with the small forward spot. The small forward spot, I'm pretty much just going to be locking in Chris Middleton, but you could roll with DeMar Carroll if you want. He's playing against his former team again, and since RHJ has been out, Jared Dudley's ruled out, but since RHJ has been ruled out, he's been averaging over 30 DK points per game. The last game, he got into foul trouble. He only played 21 minutes, still had 21 DK points, so I really don't mind him. Should be a nice option for you again today. You should at least see 30 minutes and get you to 30 DK points. Another option that I don't mind at the small forward spot is Royce O'Neal. Now, he should be starting, and just dating back to last year, whenever he started and got over 20 minutes, he did really well for us DK-wise, so I do think he should get at least 25 minutes. You know, they don't have any active point guards, so I think Mitchell's going to shift over to that point guard spot, and then Royce O'Neal's going to shift to that small forward spot and get the start. So if he gets 25 minutes, I do think he'll hit value for you. Now, Sabonis, you just got to lock him in. Him and Chris Middleton are going to be my locks of the night. With Miles Turner out, he's just been so consistent getting that 30 minutes. And if he's going to continue to get those minutes, he's just going to keep producing. I do want to mention John Collins. I didn't do him in the write-up today because it's not the best matchup, but still, he's just been a beast this whole year, averaging over 40 DK points in the last month. Otto Porter Jr., I just think he's too cheap for what he can do, especially in this matchup. In the last game, he had over 30 minutes, had 36 DK points. He's just too cheap. You could definitely easily game stack that Milwaukee-Washington game. Kevon Looney, we got to raise the awareness of what he's been doing, averaging 20 DK points pretty much in the last 10 games. I just really like what he's been able to do. He's been hitting value 8 out of the 10 times, so I really don't mind that. Kyle Quinn, and 4 out of 5 games without Miles Turner. He has hit value. He's going against his former team. Had that added motivation in there. I really like Kyle Quinn as a tournament option tonight. Now, you can't lock him in because it's Kyle Quinn, and, you know, he just tends to let us down in spots like this. Kind of Fareed's an interesting option if Jared Dudley's out, so maybe that finally means that Fareed gets minutes. He's worth a dart throw tonight because he has averaged over 36 DK points in the games that he does get over 20 minutes. Michael Beasley, he's gotten a couple of... He's had 2 games where he's gotten a couple of run. You know, if he gets around 20 minutes, he definitely would hit value for you. Like you saw, he could go for 30 DK points if he does get those minutes. Ersan Ilyasova is a guy that I think you just have to play tonight. Earlier in the year, he was getting well over 20 minutes per game. I do think he'll be starting in place of Giannis. And, you know, earlier in the season, he was averaging around 25 DK points per game. So I expect more of the same for him now if he's going to be starting tonight. If he's not, I think they might try to get Thon Maker some more minutes as well. Thon Maker really does have a high ceiling, but he also has a really low floor. So it's going to be more of a GPP option if you want a game stack that. He could be an option for you game stacking wise. Clint Capella, I've just been rolling with him the whole year, averaging over 40 DK points this year. I really don't get how he's not over 8K. So just take the value while it's still there. He did have 38 DK points in the first matchup against Cleveland. Then also, I should mention Tristan Thompson went for over 50 DK points against Houston their first time. Larry Nance is ruled out, so I think Tristan Thompson should be a lock to hit value at least. Like I said, he does have that upside to get you over 50 DK points in that matchup. Brooke Lopez, I like a little bit. He should see a couple more rebounds with Giannis out, and, you know, he's always a GPP option because he can hit it from deep. Ian Mahimi, I don't mind him. You know, in his last 4 games, he has been producing, but I think that might be due to matchup with Philly, and also, I forget the other matchup now, but with those 2 matchups, he's been a better choice than Thomas Bryant. I think they'll choose Thomas Bryant tonight. Ed Davis is a guy I think we can roll with, especially with Jared Dudley ruled out. The minutes should be there. He should get over 20 minutes. And if he's going to get those 20 minutes, he should at least get to 25 DK points tonight. So he's not a horrible option. And now we're just going to try to go through and build the build. Now, I'm struggling with who I want to go with, if it's going to be Malcolm Brogdon or Jordan Clarkson. Donovan Mitchell is a guy that I think I do have to pay up for now, but I'm kind of hesitant because of the Lonzo Ball defense. So I'm going to be trying to figure out which ways it's best to make the build. I will be posting on the Patreon page. So look for that, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.